So what I'm saying is that the society looks for visibility.
Evidence.
No, they get attracted by visible. And all the householders, a big problem is that family is a problem, job is a problem. They feel monk is a very peaceful life. Okay? They get attracted by that. Teaching a monk. So becoming a monk is something great because I'm suffering in the family. I have desires. He has become free from desires. Become monk. There's an attraction for the monk. There's an attraction for the people who want to go to Himalayas and spend some time. What they have done that, we don't know. So one lady came to my house last week. She was doing a lot of yoga sadhana and she had attained some samadhi also, some level of samadhi. She asked me, I have not realized. What is realization? I told her realization means ego dropping. How to drop the ego? I said, you have to understand ego is false. Through jnana. That's the only way. How do I get jnana? Go to Jnani Guru. So Jnani was a Guru. Then she wanted to find out whether I am with Jnani or something. Have you been to Himalayas? So Jnana means people have something understanding. Okay, Himalayas. Many years you have to spend in Himalayas. So then she went off. She didn't get impressed. So whatever is this society, and that's how nature is. That's why it's said that when you are ready, Guru will appear in your life. Others, you are looking for Guru of your vasanas. Then people,
No, so
huh?
you will come as per my imagination. No, my framework of mind or the environment.
Environment, correct. But when you are ready, ego is my problem. I want to get dropped. Then I need a guru. That time, right guru will appear. Or I'm suffering too much. I want to get out of suffering. Really, most of the people don't want to get out of suffering.
Then why did that lady approach you?
Huh?
Why did that lady meet you?
See, for the lady people who are doing yoga, they have heard Brahmananda, infinite bliss. In Samadhi, they'll get some bliss. So they think that bliss will be infinitely more if we get and realization. She's looking for, it's again desire for bigger. Then people get attracted with miracles. There are many people, miracles are there. Reading the mind, reading the future, telling about past and life. Just what is called siddhis. People get attracted by siddhis. Okay? When people get attracted by the way you dress, the way you behave. Some people, some gurus or people, they make themselves inaccessible. Okay, create a gap. Okay, the moment you ask a question, they'll hit you. So to make you feel that you're somewhere lower.
Yeah, we saw.
Huh?
We saw that in Orissa.
So what happens is that you create a gap between you and the other, like a boss. So then people give respect to that gap. Give a lot of respect. Okay. So what happens? These are the ways of the world. The world is like that. Maya is like that. What happened to my this thing? Early, I had very realization at very early age, about 27. At that time, I didn't know all this ashram, spirituality, and nothing I knew. I had a realization. And I had some, before realization, I had some powers also. Ability to see the future, telepathy, somebody is there, what is there in the mind, and I want somebody to talk to me, I can tell them mentally and he will call me. Ability to see what's happening in the future, distance. Those are things which some of the powers came. And I found uselessness of the powers. It's just utterly meaningless. Okay. One day, one of my friends came and he asked me, he challenged me, there are such powers. So he said, what I saw, tell me, 3 days back. I saw a person whose arrow has gone to the stomach and is bleeding and is being taken to the hospital. I didn't understand how it is. He said, 3 days back he was in Gujarat where one of the tribals had hit other person through arrow and that person was being carried. So I was able to see that past. Then he didn't give much importance to that. I mean, he felt, you don't understand. But that's all. After that, he's gone. Then I thought, what is the point of these things? Right? Am I trying to impress him, or am I trying to show my ego to him? That's the question I came. Then another lady came. She was suffering for 5 years, intense that pain. It's called herpes pain. No medical treatment. The medical treatment went wrong. She came for healing. I touched her. Within 15 minutes, she got healed. 5 years of suffering. Then when her parents came to know, okay, they thought there was a ghost in her. Okay. They did some death puja for that ghost. They didn't understand. If I had done a saffron dress and beard and all, then something like that. Now here, an ordinary person, so right, that's another way. Then I thought all these CDs are useless. I just dropped it. I said I don't want these CDs.
You're saying these are useless because it's not transforming the person.
No, it was actually boosting my ego. Why I was showing that? I was feeling some deep, subtle satisfaction. Yeah, I'm better than you. Then, over a period of time, I realized that was my right decision. The Shiva and Shiva Sutra says, yogi should get siddhis and he should drop them. If he is attracted by the siddhis, the enlightenment will not happen. Somewhere my wisdom was there that I should drop that. So then another thing which happens is that to give a sense of superiority, either people use the dress or they keep a gap. So you reach a senior most person, you have to go through junior levels, multiple levels. It's like reaching a prime minister, you have to go through so many levels. So the gap will be created.
Bureaucracy.
I'll say gap, hierarchy. So then we feel, that guy is great. I have to reach him, I have to go through so much of her. So that human being is great. Whatever is difficult, they'll feel it's important. Okay?
I don't understand the gap. How the gap?
I'm saying I'm senior most Swami or something. Then if you have to accompany, you have to go to junior Swamiji, the junior Swamiji, next level.
You cannot meet him. You cannot meet him.
Accessible. Next.
Not easily accessible.
You cannot meet him.
You cannot see many things.
Okay. Tell me, how many gurus you can meet directly and personally interact? You cannot. There will be a gap. Even if you meet, you can do namaskar and go. But a close interaction is not possible. Okay. And this also what happens, people feel if there's a inaccessibility, that means, I'm missing out something, great is there.
I need to reach that.
Okay, then there is another set of people create the money. Keep higher and higher fees. Very large fees. Okay. So what happens is, the more fees I feel, more valuable it is. Then people can say, a trip to Himalayas. Okay, so all those things are nothing wrong in that. I'm saying that's how human mind works. Okay. So, a Gnani, a saint, is different from Gnani. Santa. Saint has some siddhis, miraculous powers. People get impressed by them. They're able to read my mind, tell the past and future, something like that. A Gnani is the one who has dropped everything, including siddhis. No identity. But in the presence of Gnani, something can happen. That happens not because of Gnani, because of forces of nature, devatas. So Gnani will never claim I did it. He cannot. Okay? Then here there is no sankalpa and vikalpa. It should be like this and like that. Then what is Gnani sankalpa? He sees the society, people come and pray to him and tell something. Then to alleviate the problem, something will come in his mind. That's called sankalpa. It's not an individual sankalpa. It's not even a sankalpa by choice. It happens because of the loka. That's called Gnani sankalpa. So this is where what is in his sankalpa, he has Shuddha sankalpa. Sankalpa Shakti is there, but he has no Sankalpa because of, oh, I want to do Loka Kalyana, no, I want to change the world, nothing like that. He sees the surrounding and there's an appeal. For that, he responds spontaneously.
There is no planning.
There's no planning.
Anything.
There's no planning. So this is what happens in case of Gnani. Now things happen around Gnani because of the forces of nature called Devatas. They operate. Indra, Agni, Varuna, Vayu, these are Devatas. They will cooperate or they will do some work when Gnani is there, presence. This is what happens. This is in general.
But also telling the difference between Atma.
So what happened? There is a. Actually, I wanted to go to Atma Krishna's place in Kerala, if possible. It's not.
We searched it, we didn't get
It's very difficult. There's a place. Atma Krishnan is a great Advaita saint. Okay, in Kerala, he is a village somewhere here. Not in here. I mean, I'm saying in Kerala. Okay, I tried to find out. I want to visit. He is one of the greatest spiritual teachers, but there's a police officer. He's a householder. Okay, and he was at the same time as Ramana Maharshi. His teachings are very, very sharp and clear. Same Advaita teaching, but he's not popular. Ramana Maharshi is very popular because he was sitting top of the mountain. People get attracted with that. Right? He was great. Atma Krishnan.
said sharper than Ramana Maharshi.
No, his teachings are sharper than. His teachings are very sharp.
No, he said.
Yeah. Okay, so what happens now?
Everything.
Being a householder, you have a disadvantage. People, oh, he's a police officer. If same Atma Krishna could have some saffron robe or something, then more people would have come. Now, people came, but only very, very qualified people. See, to recognize a higher order truth, you need people who are much more mature. Otherwise, what will happen? Lot of people will come, crowd will come. I'm not speaking this crowd, I'm saying in general. So there is one Baba. Okay, he is able to read his whatever is there. He'll read and tell your future and all. Anuman Bhatta. So what is that? So then what happens? Lakhs of people will come. One this thing, some 5 lakh people, 10 lakh people will come. Big thing. Okay. So these are all siddhis. Now these 10 lakh people come get attracted with that. So if you do some little bit gold here like this, some more lakh people will come because they will get attracted by gold. But they are not the people who are ready for enlightenment. Okay? So people who are ready for enlightenment are very few. Are seeking enlightenment. So those people will get attracted to Gnani. The problem with Gnani is simpler than the simplest. Okay? And he has no, he mixes with people like ordinary people. And he doesn't keep a great aura, doesn't create a gap, doesn't show miracles. That's why it will become very difficult for people who are seeking things. That means bigger crowd doesn't come. A small group of people will start coming. In the case of Gnani. See, people in people's mind is always split mind. If somebody is a monk, if he's a householder, he cannot be a monk. A monk cannot be a householder is one thing. But a householder can be a monk. People don't understand it. The monk is not a dress, it's an inner state. So they can't understand. People look for outer validation. So that's why wherever householder Gnanis are there, they have a lesser following compared to monk. Okay?
He said that it's not.
Nisargadatta was a householder, he was a beedi shop owner. Okay, he was smoking beedi also. Right? So what happens? And Gnani, the difference in the Gnani is just his ego is gone. Ego is not there. He is almost like a child. He'll mix with anybody. Okay? And he has nothing big to show off. People come to Gnani only for those who are qualified will come to Gnani. Otherwise, they will not come. And it's how nature is also like that. Nature is like a pyramid. Okay? At the top of the pyramid, very few people will be reaching enlightenment or liberation. bottom of the pyramid, people are suffering. I want a solution for the mind. I want yoga. I want breathing practice. I want meditation. I want bhajan, chanting, like that. They are pyramids. The people who reach the pyramid, top of the pyramid, are very few. So that's why. And also, people say I'm spiritual and all. Most of these people, spiritual people, are not seeking enlightenment or liberation. They are seeking some relief from their day-to-day problems, peace, some joy. Okay, real enlightenment seekers are very few. They will get attracted to Gnani by grace. So my Guru Ajja, right, he was a household, but he left his family. And if you go him, nothing jazzy will be there. His shirt will be torn, he will be like old man like this. Okay? People think, people can almost think he is like a beggar. But Gnani. So now, anybody else coming there, my friend came with me. Okay, he thought he was meeting a great man. My friend is driver. So Ajja was sitting like this, an old man, torn shirt. So then Ajja started shouting at us. Started abusing. And my friend who came with me, they ran away. Okay? Then Ajja says, you know, you only people. You are the qualified people. Those people are not required. That's why he shouted. They look at the outer things and think that okay, this guy is a so that's why he gave me Gnana. Not many people are qualified for that. Then one person came to Ajja with a coconut. So thinking that it's like Ajja is like some Swamiji. They'll take coconut to Swamiji. Okay? So I want your blessings. You came from me for blessings. For Gnana, you don't go for blessings. Gnana, you go for Gnana. So then Ajja took that coconut, hit the ground. Broken. Take the blessings.
He also said, I'm not some Matra.
I'm not a Swami of Mata. See, this Mata and Swami go to take a coconut, do namaskara, take a blessing. So why you go for Gnani for blessing? You go for Gnani for Gnana. So this is how it is. So what happens is the simplicity is very difficult for in the world to understand. The world can understand complexity. Right?
Nani can be everything to the level of people. Nani can play the role of
So Gnani is like he can get into any state, this thing. So for a Gnani, if a businessman comes, he can become businessman. If a scientist comes, he can become scientist. He can see anything in front of him. He can, because he has no individual identity. He can, like wind can become anything. Like wind can occupy the room, wind can occupy a balloon, wind can occupy a cave. Like that, Gnani can become anything. Anything means he can talk on anything because he understands everything deeply. Not in
based on at what level what they are seeking. If they want,
No, I'm saying-
it will give them japa.
I'm saying his ability to understand life is much deeper. Not that he has studied science, mechanics and all, but because he has understood the reality of life, he can understand any subject much easily. That Gnani also, people come to Gnani, then if they really seek something, he can give him japa, he can give him shaktipad, he can give bhakti, different paths. Not that he will say only Gnana. Some Gnanis will confine only to Gnana, like Nisargadaprabhara. Some Gnanis will see, feel, oh, okay, this person needs some help, so he can go to the level of the student.
Guruji, the term Jnani is not understood by the society or the
Gnani cannot be understood. They can understand sannyasa.
simply the Jnani term can fascinate them. That's all. That is why
Not Dani.
even coconuts,
They can understand Gnani. They mean Gnani for them, most of the people, this is scholarly. You can tell a lot of Sanskrit slokas. There's Gnani. That's not Gnani. This is Pandit.
Pandit. Correct.
So, when I had realization, I was so innocent. I didn't know anything about spirituality, anything about this ashram, anything about how the gurus behave and all. For me, everybody appeared okay, great. Okay? So, anybody wears a saffron dress, I think they are great. And I was able to see God in everybody. Person wearing a saffron dress, oh, I didn't even understand it. The saffron doesn't make person evolved. For me, person who's taken saffron dress already is. So any somebody saffron dress is there, I invite them to house, give some food. One day I found a person with saffron dress at night 10 o'clock in the street. I found, why are you visiting?
And they start commenting. He's looking like this in between having coffee and saying Bhagavad Gita. What is this? And you are listening to him.
And there are people, I keep laughing. Okay, there are people who get put off by laugh also. Laugh. One place I was did a Bhagavad Gita class. Then at the end, one person gave a written comment. Prabhuji, I know you are in Ananda, bliss, but in Bhagavad Gita is a very serious topic. Please don't laugh. Okay? People think the spirituality is becoming very serious. For me, spirituality is becoming laughing at life. Okay? So I have ulta concept. The concept of spirituality for is, oh, life is dry, run away. For me, life is not dry. The world is Brahman only. Right? So very different. Where will you run away from Brahman?
And also shocking, Guruji, the talk, how do they find that drinking coffee instead of that subject, they were able to catch that particular moment.
I'm saying that's perfectly okay. They see what bothers them. Coffee bothers them. Okay? Somebody digging spiritual person should not drink coffee. Okay? Or at least Bhagavad Gita. So Bhagavad Gita and coffee don't match for them. Bhagavad Gita and laughter doesn't match. I used to laugh. And the person raised very serious comment. Prabhuji, my serious request for you. Please don't laugh at Bhagavad Gita. Hey, Baba, I should cry or what? Serious request. Right? So, these are the society conditions. And yeah, then we live in that society condition. And that's why I am not popular. I cannot be popular. I don't want to be. By the not becoming popular is my way of filtering out unqualified people. Right? There are many people who are very good scholars of Bhagavad Gita, Brahma Sutra. In fact, when I gave a Brahma Sutra comment, Brahma Sutra, one person told me, you don't understand Brahma Sutra. Right? Like that they say. Okay, he is a scholar. Are Baba, if you are a scholar, why don't you give Brahma Sutra and educate people? He is writing, see, these scholars, one good thing is they find a criticism. They are able to find a fault. My pronounce is Athato Brahma Jidnasa. He wrote Athato Brahma Jidnasa, pronunciation is not correct. Athato Brahma Jidnasa. You have to pronounce it like that. I cannot. Because my Sanskrit knowledge is not very great. Okay? My Sanskrit knowledge is functional. And all my realization is not because I studied scriptures. My realization happened and scriptures came to me. I didn't go for scriptures. I didn't search for scriptures. Scriptures followed me. Okay? So, Amma is there. She doesn't understand Sanskrit. I mean, she may see her Malayalam. But scriptures follow. Right? Scholars follow the scriptures. Whereas scriptures follow the knowledge. That's the meaning of Dattatreya. Has 4 dogs. The 4 dogs represent 4 Vedas. The question is, oh, dogs are represented Vedas. How bad? The dogs are very faithful. The Vedas follow Ajnana. Whereas people who are not realized, they have to follow Vedas like dogs. That's the meaning of it. So, for me, all teachings, whatever I listen, right, they came to me. I didn't go for them. And I also didn't want to teach people. People started coming and asking for teaching. Then I have to teach something. Otherwise, I would have been very happy and peaceful by myself. And every single thing, Bhagavad Gita, Upanishad, Brahma Sutra, came to me after realization, not before realization. Before realization, I didn't know. Maybe I have heard somewhere, but nothing much. Nothing was going in the head.
So in your previous Janma analysis, you must have.
Yeah. So this is how life is. Personal. Stop. Actually, for me, when realization happened for me at the age of 27, I was so innocent about all the spiritual matters. I knew, of course, I knew Kundalini, I knew this thing, but I never knew something like that can happen to me. It can happen to somebody. Some big fellow sitting in mountains, caves, and somebody sitting in the house doing normal work. Can happen, I didn't know. For me, everybody looks very great. Oh, he's great. He gives good lecture. I didn't understand the difference between knowledge and wisdom. Okay? I had wisdom, but I didn't have knowledge. No scriptural knowledge. But somebody giving good lecture in scripture, wow, great. Then, what happened was the energy, this thing, I started feeling oneness everywhere. Then I went to a top Swamiji in Bangalore, top, not only in Bangalore, maybe all over India. Tell him, I'm experiencing this, is it genuine spirituality or something else? That fellow didn't even understand what I'm trying to say. He said, okay, you're doing the wrong meditation, change the meditation. Oh, okay. Then I realized, oh, this fellow is so big and so famous, but he doesn't understand spiritual experiences. And then my case was becoming hopeless. I'm not able to share with anybody, nobody able to tell anybody. Right? First time, the day realization happened, 1 week later, there's a shloka which came to me. Ashwattama Balir Vyaso Hanuman Shivishana Krapa Purushamascha Sapte 7 Chiranjeevis are there. I want to tell my realization to somebody. That time, till that time I didn't shloka. Now I recorded on a cassette to send to my mother who is in Mysore. I wanted to communicate to my mother something has happened to this fellow. And listening to the cassette, she realized that this fellow is staying in Bangalore, he needs a marriage immediately. And I went to this Swamiji. This Swamiji is going to change your meditation practice. Arre Baba, this Swamiji also doesn't understand. And he's supposed to be topmost and very big authority. Okay. Then I went to neurologist to understand something is happening to my nervous system. That time, thankfully, there's no brain scanning was there. He did some checks and okay, you are all right. And he gave me prescribed aspirin, anasin. Okay, that much I can understand. Anasin is not what I'm looking for. Okay. Then I have nobody to understand, nobody to share, nobody can even talk. Okay, I'm working 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. Okay, I have to. If I don't earn one day, next month I cannot survive. My family I have to support. My family of my parents and all. So I have to work. I have no choice in working. Then working I converted into my karma yoga. Okay, working was the people they gave me a job which nobody wants to do. Like finding noise in the electronic system and solving noise problem. It's very, very boring and requires a lot of patience. Okay, waiting for noise. Nobody wants to do it. Everybody wants to do design. I was so patiently observing and I cracked the noise problem and the system became noise free. But at the same time, there's my work. The same thing I went home, there's a noise inside me, how do I crack? I started meditation. 9 to 12 in the night. Work from morning 9 to 9 to 8:30. Go home. From 9 to 12, 1 o'clock, do meditation. To understand why there's noise inside. So work got converted into karma yoga. I won't say I did it. I didn't know. Work became karma yoga. Work became sadhana. Like that. And nobody is able to understand what I'm trying to say. Okay? And I can understand the people, the way they look at the world and I look at the world is very different. And I'm not able to communicate to anybody. So when I sit for a meeting, I am the speaker and I am the listener. And the meeting, very serious meeting, when I was smiling, I'll be smiling. People come and say, you are a senior manager, you should be shouting and angry and all. Hey, how can it be? There's only one is speaking to everybody. Like that. So my office, but I was more managing. very difficult. Okay, managing situation, because without job I cannot survive, and I cannot become I cannot leave the house. First of all, it didn't strike to me. I have to become monk. Becoming monk for realization. Already realizations happen. What else will I do? By the time my mother found a solution for this guy's problem, marriage. Right? Then what happened? For me, everybody looks like a god, oneness. And I thought all these people with saffron dress, they are already great. They have a lot of vairagya, they have jnana. And anybody sees saffron dress, I go namaskara, bring him and give some food. And one day, night 10 o'clock, I found a person going in a empty street, monk, dress. That person, I asked him, why are you in night? Wow, I came from Bombay. I don't have a place to stay. I'm trying to say whether interest. Then you know, house. Come to my house. Stay there. Food I gave. Then morning, then I understood this fellow doesn't know anything. He's a beggar dressed as a monk for survival. Then saffron dress Vyamoha went off me. Although saffron dress is something very great to me. Then I met one of the great spiritual leaders in India. Okay, he is considered an authority, and we had a meeting because of one of the Amritananda Ashram Swamiji had taken me there. In that meeting, I saw he speaks Ananda and all. His word is full of sorrow. In personal listening, is sorrow. He's not gone out in sorrow. The name is big, some Ananda. I realized, oh my God, name is not for this thing, dress is not. All these things are my learnings which happened. Learnings which happened in life. No, scholarship is not reality. All this by practical, not by reading books and all. I'm studying my spiritual journey. The question was, there's a great person there, okay, and you are there. What is the difference between you and a great person? I was trying to tell the spiritual scenario, overall spiritual landscape happens in my presence. Because of in my presence, some divine force will operate and they do something. I can't claim it. I can't say it. I have done it. But people believe that I can do something. And they came and pressurize me. My son has to get 99.9 marks. I have such a disease. Okay. Please heal me. So, it gets healed in my presence sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't happen. There's no conscious, willful control. Alright? So, but some people, in their deathbed, because they become very peaceful in my presence. Okay. So, all that I can say is, I'm not doing anything. It just happens. Don't ask me, don't crave for me, because I don't have any control over this. And I don't control anything.